The Nigerian government will need to pursue the full implementation of all existing laws to ensure accelerated justice reform in the country. The Legend Golden Care Foundation, a non-profitable organization in collaboration with Hope Behind Bars for Africa, gave the advice during a visit to a correctional facility in Gwagwalada, Abuja.
Available statistics indicate that over 7,000 inmates are currently in correctional centers across Nigeria, with about 75% of the number on awaiting trial without the option of parole. In 2019, President Muhammadu Buhari signed into law the Nigerian Correctional Service Act. The Act empowers custodial and non-custodial services to help decongest correctional facilities across the country. While the custodial service continues to run with some hitches, the non-custodial service almost exists only on paper, with issues such as inadequate funding and scanty materials to work with. These non-governmental organizations, however, says there is need to rally support for the custodial and non-custodial services to enable them perform optimally.
Nigeria has very good laws, like I said earlier on, but there always seems to be a disconnect between the enacting of the laws and the implementation, implementing the laws. We realize that a lot of the people who are who are incarcerated in correctional facilities really have no business being there. And so what we've done today, essentially, as a partnership, is to donate stuff for them to enable them kickstart the community service.
We would continue to work with the correctional service to ensure that their objectives are achieved. And of course, we're also calling on to other stakeholders, other non-profit organizations, to see that there is a need here, and they should do everything they can to also support the work that is being done here.
Officials of the correctional facility commended the NGO for their efforts to accelerate criminal justice reform, but called for intervention from both the federal government and state actors.
Like in the various area councils that we have our officers, we have trained a lot of offenders in various skills. After serving their sentences, we engage them in something, no matter how little. We engage them to make sure that they are better people in the society. With this donation today, this will accelerate the non-custodial service measures in FCT, and it will take the non-custodial service measures to a greater height from now.
We have able officers who are willing and determined to do the work. Our challenge is the working tools. And we believe that since this one has started today, more will come.
These Nigerians say they are hopeful that the implementation of the necessary laws will help the non-custodial services improve on their operations that fast-track the decongestion of correctional facilities and improve criminal justice reform in Nigeria. Chibuzo Okezie, AIT News Abuja.